Hey, I'm Anomalous Ant, and this is Minecraft Alpha, version 1.0.2, first edition. So, I've got some big plans over here. You'll notice a large amount of nasty looking cobblestone spread out. I had an idea for a new building that I wanted to build that would kind of sit on top of the mountain, overlook the area down below. Now, a couple of problems I'm facing is I let the trees over here get very thick, so I've been having to do quite a lot of chopping in order to make room for it. So it's taking me a little longer to do the whole footprint of what I want to build and lay it out. But to be honest, this version doesn't have that many significant changes. I'll show off what there is different in a little bit. So right now I'm trying to just get a baseline footprint down for this large structure. This will probably be the biggest building that I make in this area. So it's going to have quite a large footprint. My hope is that I'm not actually too close to the skybox, because I am already pretty high up and I want this to be somewhat tall. So here's hoping I'm not too close that it'll look funky, or else I'm going to be kicking myself. I mean, I know I've got about that much height to work with, and I think that's plenty. I hate these big trees. There are so many of them over here because all this generated before they were removed, so they stayed. And now I get to deal with them. So right now what I'm trying to figure out is how to get these two corners here to align, because I want kind of a rounded edge here. I have all this cobblestone to use, but also I have a lot of space that I could just kind of waste it filling up. And I'm not quite sure if I want to do that. I don't like the idea of the empty voids underneath the place, especially because I'll light them up. They have a potential for monster spawns. But if I do light them up, then there's just kind of this empty void beneath my feet. I don't know how I feel about that. Oof. Be nice when crouch is added. What the heck? I don't remember seeing that there before, but I guess I really haven't spent much time looking around over on this side. It's very pretty. Like even over there, there's something very interesting. Should spend more time exploring around my base. Okay. We are all right. A little bit of a fall. Okay, I do like this. I think this will work for what I want. Now I just need to get this side figured out, which means a lot more wood cutting. Well, I've done a little bit of work. Now that I've got most of the foundation laid out, I've kind of started working on the walls a little bit. Kind of getting the front area figured out. It's the roof that's giving me the most challenge. Because I kind of have an idea of how the structure should look from a distance. But getting it to look exactly that way has been proving a little bit of a challenge. But I think I've gotten really close now. If we just go over here, should see, yeah, there we go. Here. Makes the clouds a little higher up. Before I was struggling with having this large peak there and then small peaks right there. You can imagine how that looked. But I think it looks a lot better with the kind of tilted design like that. And this side looks really messy. But when I get a little bit of the outer section filled out, it should clear up a bit. I've been experimenting with how this portion will look with like an arch, like for support. And I'm not crazy about it. I might use more just stone instead of cobblestone to make it kind of accentuate the sides right there. But overall, I think I'm getting closer to the design I want. The sad thing is I would like to use obsidian, but man, it takes forever to mine. So I'm gonna test out to see if that glitch, that flowing lava will turn into obsidian. See if I can use that, because I don't think the logic behind it has changed in any of the most recent updates. But I'm curious if it'll still work, so I can get some obsidian in places that I want it, because it would be nice to have some like real black areas. Okay, so this is the test. That's cobblestone. That's cobblestone. How did I do it before? That's cobblestone. Hold up, I might have to look up my own video. I had water flowing into flowing lava. Maybe it was something to do with how far it had flown. That's cobblestone. I guess it's fixed. That is a shame, because I would like to use obsidian for all this area that's cobblestone right now, but that's a lot. Okay, I might have to look into an alternative. Wool. Or wood. I mean, I don't really think gravel will look good, because I've kind of used that as like my outside roads. And I don't want to use any really rare blocks. It's the same problem with obsidian. It would take me just forever to do it. I could use logs, but they'll look kind of weird. What I might consider is I could invert the current setup to where the outer section is smooth stone and the place you walk on is wool. Because I do have a lot of wool built up from just killing sheep, but I do need to send a lot of this wool into that. So maybe I will very shortly... Well... Yeah, tower's gonna have to wait. I gotta see how this looks. It does kind of mesh well, having a little bit more block variety. And I really think I need to get rid of some of the cobblestone, because there's going to be a lot of cobblestone. So changing out the floor into smooth stone and then the walkway into wool is probably going to be the move to just get a little bit more variety. So I think I will go ahead and do that. Oh! Okay, I forgot that I haven't really filled this whole section in. Yeah, that scared me. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. You paid a little bit more attention, I suppose. Yeah. You know, I have a lot of cobblestone. I don't have that much cobblestone to fill that entire thing in, so I haven't figured out how I'm going to make it look good. This is not going to be enough wool, but it will get me somewhat there. Look, there's just one left. Oof. Okay. Well, I do like the... That sounded weird. I do like the wool floors here a bit better. And the roof is coming along. A little easier to see now. Getting it to match on both sides is going to be a challenge, and it's really dark up there. So I have ways that I'm going to make it look a little bit better. But I'm going to need more cobblestone. So I finally connected this. Let me go fill up an inventory and get back to it. Okay. Oh. 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 Wow, so much for needing a storage room. I'm barely storing anything. Okay, well, mining it is then. Look at that. It's turning out. Turning out really good. Whew. I'm here for cobblestone, but I just get so distracted when I hear something like this. There's a lot of zombies. Whoa. Kill that creeper for me. Easy money. Oi, oi. Two of you, huh? Oh gosh. Forget I'm not actually wearing any armor, so things hurt. Okay. Nice. You're the winner. Man, a lot of zombies. I don't know what that is. It looks like a spider glitching out. Hey, buddy. Hey, redstone. Look at that. So look, it's not even glowing when I mine it. That one will. Maybe I just can't see it. Probably is. Yeah, it's glowing. So look, you see that new particle effect? That is one of the new features of this version. Is that there's like a particle effect. Even the redstone torch and the redstone has the same particle effect as the redstone ore. Well, it's very condensed and dark. It seems darker than it should be, but there we go. And in addition to that, now when redstone is placed, you can walk on it and it doesn't break it. It's more robust, which is helpful because if I was going to do any sort of redstone build, you know, walking over my stuff and breaking it, ooh, just so painful. So that's a good change. I do like that. This looks like a little pocket, nothing more. Oops. Oh! Guess we're making obsidian. It's just a single block of water. It's just there. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Huh. Interesting. That was a completely enclosed spring. There wasn't a single block of exposed air to it. It's very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like, it's not that crazy of a thing. Oh, that's very nice. Anyway, what was it? It's not that crazy of a thing. But like, I don't think I've ever seen that. 4 diamonds is a good haul. Still haven't ever finished all those blocks that I need to collect. Wow. Oh boy. Hello. You are trouble. Yep, for that exact reason. Okay. Of course there's a skeleton. Just ignore me, bro. Dang it. This is truly no bueno. I'll do it in the hopes that I can find some diamonds. Ooh, a mushroom. Yeah. The spawns for those were increased a little while back. I haven't really gone exploring since. Alrighty, come on. Show me what you got. That was it, huh? Oh my. Alright, let's do this. I am out of food. Jeez. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. At least it wasn't skeletons. Like zombies all day long. Well, I guess I'll have to come back here to continue exploring this cave. I am out of pickaxe. Out of pickaxe. This is not a lot of cobblestone. This cathedral is going to take me, or throne room, whatever you want to call it. It'll take me a long time, I'm thinking. Is I should make a rail that goes all the way down here. I know I can't power it or anything, but it would be cool to make a rail that goes all the way here. Then I'll put a rail cart with a chest in it, and I can just push it all the way back. So I can just fill it up with like cobblestone and stuff, and then like on the way back I just push it. Then I can have like 2 inventories full. If I want more, I just put more rails. Or more minecarts. You know what I mean. But the storage system is it's removed. Now the minecarts are all rideable. So I guess that won't work now. I should have done that when I had the chance. Although I suppose I didn't really need it. I wasn't trying to haul really, really large amounts of cobblestone all at the same time, but in the future, you know, they'll come back and maybe I can do it then. Maybe there'll be powered rails then. Who knows? And a side effect of having all these pressure plates down means that does my hand look so weird? There we go. But the mobs are constantly opening and closing my doors. And I haven't had a hostile mob do it yet. It's always been passive ones. But it does give it like a sense of life to my place. I'm walking around and I hear the doors being flicked open. It's kind of funny. It's a little scary. You never know. Oh my goodness. Why did I do that to myself? Let's fix that. Of course, the one hole in the floor and I walk right through it. So far I've been pretty good at matching that side to that side. I'm thinking I should just finish this side out. And, yeah. And I can just work entirely on that side, and I'm not kind of playing a guessing game as I progress the roof. Aw. I don't know why I did that. Dang it. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Probably gonna look dark. I wish I could see it. I think it looks pretty good, actually. It's very hard to see, even for me, so it's probably impossible to see for you unless I do that. Okay. Now the real trick, real Houdini, is getting it to match exactly on that side. Because making it on that side was already tough enough. Already I see some minor differences, but nothing that I can't easily fix. That looks a little bit better. More consistent, at least. Okay, let's get that side now to match it. Okay, that seems right to me. It's slowly coming along. Most of the hard work is done now. Now it's just pattern repetition for that section. And then I've got to figure out how I'm going to do the walls for this whole side. And then I know how I'm going to do the roof already, I think. We'll see when that's done. But, yeah. I've got a lot of stone to work with still, so I can smooth things out a bit more and follow this kind of texture pattern.